sometimes when I dream, then they become stories. In this case, Maggie and Big Horsewoman became novels. And naturally, when you're writing a novel, you have to have other characters show up. So Karl showed up. Karl is Maggie's love interest. And he's a young man, sort of growing into himself, but is very lanky and insecure at this point in his life. And this is called Maple Syruping. Early spring, I was the first to hear sap run in the sugar bush. But it was Hans who taught me that sap ran best when there was a hard night freeze, followed by a warm daytime thaw, bringing more sugar. Hans who made me aware of the winds, the west wind, bringing the best sap days. The sap ran slow, if at all, on a south wind day. It eventually became my job to tap the sugar bush and hang the buckets and bring them in full. Those frosted nights of spring's forehand became my favorite time to see the Wilder family. It pleased me to no end to watch their faces as they licked the maple icicles I wrapped and saved for them. But such perfect moments were few. May would answer to my knocking, knowing it was me. No one else ever knocked in early March. She opened the door and looked beyond me to the brimming buckets, lined up neat on the stone path of the kitchen garden, a smile full and pleasant on her lips. "A fine job, Karl, a fine job, and a pleasure to see how tall you've grown." She said this each and every time she saw me, and I would nod, and though I could not see myself, I sometimes wished to stop growing so my muscles could just start and fill out. But no, my body just kept lengthening like a vine. Next, she would state the obvious. "Well, we'll be needing the syrup pot. Help me get it down with those big, long arms of yours." I was obliged to follow her to the honey shed, past the slow, just waking bees as they squatted their droppings in patterns in the crusted, melting snow. It amazed me how she walked among the bees, reading the signs they left in their fecal trails. She would rattle on about what kind of winter it'd been and what activity would begin to pick up again. She'd ramble on, pointing at the spotted snow like a blackbird, telling signs, giving garden predictions, telling on the rich moon what would need turning, could I stop by to help on the 100th day to start the tilling for to get the seed potatoes in, and maybe some early cabbages and peas. She never thought of bee stings as she rattled endlessly, while I would catch myself flinching in their midst, wishing my skin was tough and thick, wishing the wings of a honey bee did not make me shy away. I felt her words crawl under my thin coat and wished her voice did not sink so deep with kindness into me. May prattled on about what she had given thought to that winter, what she had in mind, what there was yet to do, at times using German words that old world wives remembered. When she spoke, she brought me memories. She dug them up. I would hang my head and wish my own mother was not dead. Yay! You're all such good listeners. Thank you.